be sharing with you how to do this bun. Now this bun is already pretty fab all by itself because it's huge, it's messy, it's got texture, and it's fun. But what you don't know is when you turn around, bam, there's a braid up the back. So I want to show you guys how to do this hairstyle. Now the Dutch braid going up the back is definitely on the more difficult level of doing braids, but if you know how to do a Dutch braid on yourself, then you're pretty set. It's just kind of going to hurt your arms for a second, but it is all worth it in the end because you get this really, really fun style. So continue to watch if you guys want to see how I get this look. Okay, so to start this look, I have just slept on my hair. This type of a bun, like when you're doing like that high messy bun on top of your head, is going to work really, really well with a lot of texture in your hair. So I like to use this type of a style on the last day that I wear my hair. So basically I haven't washed my hair for I think like 3 or 4 days this time. So it's the last day, like the day before I wash my hair, because it already has like some texture, it needs to be washed, it's got some hairspray, it's been curled, and all that type of stuff. So just to know, like if you're going on fresh hair, you're probably going to want to add like a bunch of hairspray to it or something like that, because that is what gives you, the texture is what gives you that really beautiful full bun that sits up and doesn't just like collapse. So because this hair, like if I put it out like that, like it's going to stay. It's not going to be like if my hair was just freshly clean. So texture gives it oomph, and oomph gives your bun a nice big huge look. So first I'm just going to spray some dry shampoo through my hair because it is dirty. Again, it's just a little bit more added texture to help give your hair some more oomph. I'm using Evo's water killer dry shampoo, and I'm just going to spray it all throughout my crown where you would see oil because I'm going to put my hair up. If you guys want to see a tutorial on how to use dry shampoo the proper way so you don't get any white spots in your hair, I will leave a link down below to that video that will help you guys out on how to do that. Okay, so the first step is we're going to braid the back side of our hair going up. I will not lie and say that this is easy. It is not easy. It is very hard because you're doing a Dutch braid and you're having to do it upside down and like behind your head. So it is a very difficult braid. So first we're going to section our hair. I'm going to go from right behind my ear. So we're going to sit right directly on top of the ear, and I'm going to push up towards my crown. So just like so. You can see all of this hair up towards my crown. So, and then we're going to connect the other side. It doesn't have to be perfect, just make sure that you're just kind of sectioning from above the ear up to the crown, and the crown is where we're going to be setting our bun. You can hear all of the airplanes taking off right now. Oh. So I'm just going to comb through and make sure I don't have any tangles because that's the last thing you want when you're going to do a braid. Why I section off is because all of this is going to end up to be a Dutch braid back here, and if you didn't section it off you'd be kind of confused with like when you're doing your stitches, the additional hair up here, so it just makes it a lot easier. So now for the hard part. So first I'm going to flip my head over and just kind of brush my hair down. And for those of you who think, no big deal, this will be super easy, it is not easy. So what I am doing is with my head placed upside down, I'm going to start from the very bottom of my hairline, so right at my neck. I'm going to break up 3 sections and start to do a Dutch braid. Now Dutch braid is made by lacing your stitches underneath. So first I'm going to add hair, I'm going to pick up hair and add it into my side strand, and then I'm going to rotate the opposite strand under the middle. I'm going to add hair and pick it up and add it to my outside strand, and then I'm going to rotate the one underneath, the opposite one underneath, and then I'm going to pick up hair and add it to my outside strand and then rotate the opposite one underneath. So all of the Dutch braiding is braided underneath. So you can do a Dutch braid or you can do the one that sits on top, whichever is easiest for you to try to do. Dutch braiding is the easiest for me to do on myself. So I'm just going to continue to do this all the way up the section that we have already taken out. I want to get every single piece of hair that is in this section. So what I'm going to do is just Dutch braid this all the way up and then finish with a 3-strand braid just to where I can clip it off or use a hair tie to clip it off. So I'm going to do this all the way up, and you guys can see me kind of struggle with this chair. This was not easy to do. I feel like I'm in a circus or something. Okay, so now that we have it braided up, we're just going to hold this while we undo this top little bun. You can clip this off, that way you can just kind of throw it back, because now we're going to get the front of our bun ready. So now I'm just gonna kind of like push everything back and then up. Then grab your braid in the back and incorporate that into your big ponytail that we're gonna put on top. Okay, now grabbing an elastic, you want to use a really strong rubber elastic because this is going to make sure that our bun stays really well. Now there's like a formula to the way that I do my buns. So what I'm going to do is make sure that it is right at the top of my crown area. I'm going to put my rubber band looped around my hair once like so. I'm going to pull it about 3/4 of the way. I'm not going to pull my hair all the way through. Then I'm going to twist my elastic one time around, and then I am just going to go like back around my hair. So I'm going to show you guys kind of in like fast motion. So pull my rubber band down about halfway through. I'm going to twist it in half and then put it back up and over my bun. Now that we have that up there, all we're going to do is kind of form our bun. So now I'm just going to kind of pull it apart. I like to fan this part out and bring it down and over. I like to kind of bring my ends around and mess them up by like finger teasing them a little bit, just giving them a little bit more texture. This is when that texture comes into play and helps because now you can see it just gives you like a really great setup for your bun. So I'm just gonna go around and start kind of just pinning it down to make sure that it stays nice and secure. Super easy. Now all I'm going to do is just add a little bit more texture by pulling up little small pieces around the front because I don't want it to be like smushed to my head. So I'm just going to kind of like tug out random little pieces because I actually like my hair to look like it has a bit more texture. Like I like the little lumps and bumps in it. Then I'm just going to take some really good whole hairspray and spray it all up and add a little bit of shine spray because I can't do my hair without shine spray because I love it. And that is it. So just a fun braid up the back and then this giant bun. Remember that texture is everything. And I didn't do my braid perfect because I know it's a very extremely hard braid to do. So I wanted it to be a little bit more realistic. Practice always makes perfect, and braiding is definitely something that takes time to learn. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this hair tutorial. Maybe you guys have gotten a few tips, and you know, if there's more hair tutorials that you guys want to see for like dirty hair tricks on how to put your hair up so you don't have to wash it, let me know because that is like my specialty. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. If you want to check out another one like this really awesome double fishtail braid, it is linked in the description box below.